Hey Internet, it's Aaron, your personal driver, and today what we're going to be talking about is the best bag for food delivery. There are a lot of options out there at a lot of different price points, so I went ahead and did some research for you guys, and here's the conclusion that I've come to. Mystro! Hey, thanks for stopping by. If this is your first time here and you want to learn about the gig economy, rideshare, and food delivery, go ahead and hit subscribe down below and the stupid YouTube bell icon so you can get notified whenever I upload anything or I go live so you can chat with me. So today I'm going to review this bag that I bought. I've been using it for the past month to see if the hype was real, and guys, the hype is real. I love this bag, or I should say bags. I'm going to go through some of the features that it provides for you. As always, whenever I do anything like a product link, the links are in the description below, so you can go ahead and click on that and get one for your own if you'd like. But before I get to the details of this bag, I like to go over just some general ideas. So remember, when you buy a bag, it's not just that you want hot and cold storage, which is what they're for, to keep cold food cold and hot food hot, but you want to do something that can clean up relatively easy and is going to last for more than a day. I see online a lot, I'll put a picture of them here, they're 99-cent hot cold bags you can get at Walmart. I just cannot tell you enough to not use those bags. They're cheap, they break easily, and then the whole reason you do this is because you're waiting for that big order, right? Where you're going to make $55 on one delivery, and they're not going to fit into those small bags. So Uber Eats and Postmates sometimes also provide you a bag, and they're just worthless. Don't use them. You can barely fit one to-go box in them. It's a nightmare. Trust me, you just spend the money up front. It's not that expensive, and it'll last a long time, and you'll be able to get larger orders. Also keep in mind that some apps like Caviar, for example, require you to pick up pizza, so your delivery bags need to be large enough to fit a actual large pizza box in there. So keep that in mind when you're shopping around too. Now, if you don't do a delivery service like Caviar and you're not going to pick up pizza, obviously that's not being a concern, but you know my opinion on this stuff, guys. You want to have as many apps as you can so you can use the most profitable app at the time, right? This app might be offering you incentive, this app might be surging or blitzing in the case of Postmates. So you want to be able to maximize your money by doing these different apps. So having a bag that can fit all these different roles is fantastic. The last thing I'll talk about before I leave this is sometimes in the delivery service you're picking up non-food items. So just keep that in mind too, especially if you do something like Fiverr or TaskRabbit. You might be required to pick something up that isn't food, so you want a bag that might be able to help you out with that, especially if you do Instacart, okay? Stuff like that. You want to have some versatility out of your bag. So now I'm going to actually change the camera to focus more on this bag, and we'll go over why it's just so fantastic. So the first thing you'll notice is how compact it is, okay? Like, it's really thin, okay? And that's fabulous because if you're doing rideshare and food delivery, you want to be able to quickly fold and get rid of your delivery bag and make space for your passengers. So that's one feature I really like about this. If you notice that during the actual construction of this bag, the folds are already in there. So they did this on purpose to make it easier. So it pops out like so. Whee! Okay, but you can see on the edges here, that's in there on purpose. So you're not breaking anything by folding it. That's part of the construction. So let's turn it over here. Obviously, it has the handle straps for you to carry. Now, I would like a feature, maybe like an added little bit of buttons or some Velcro, or on the side, you can carry it like this if you want to, see? Because there's handles on each side. Or maybe a connector that gave you the option for a shoulder strap. But it does have handles right here, so if you're on a bike, motorcycle, or moped, you can strap this down to the back of your moped with ease. And if you notice on the side there, it's not tape or Velcro, but these are actual studs, metal studs that are connecting to it. So it could potentially rip off, but you're talking about a lot of torque and, you know, really abnormal circumstances. What I like about this is the insulation is on the sides, bottom, and top. So one feature that I really like about this is they include this internal flap here. So you put it in here like this, right? And what this allows you to do is take batch orders. So if you notice, this is enough to carry 3 stacks of traditional to-go boxes on each side, so for a total of 6. But the magic of this strap is you can fold it in like this. It's just the right height for the bag to still be able to zip up halfway through. So if you have what's called a batch order, where you take 2 orders from one restaurant to give to 2 customers, you can easily divide your batch order like this so you don't get confused. Another advantage is that if you have both hot and cold food, you can put the cold food under here and the hot food on top and keep this side hot and this side cold. And that happens a lot at burger places. People order like burgers and fries and then shakes, so you put your different drinks over here, you put your burgers on here, you save it. Another thing that happens all the times is people will order dessert, so you know, their ice cream dessert will go on this side and their dinner will go on here. It's really convenient. The last thing, well, the second to last thing I'll talk about is, I don't know if I'll be able to see this on the camera or not, but the construction here, I really particularly like it. Let's see if I can get that in there. You see these studs right here? Okay. So I did want to talk about the construction of this bag. If it'll focus up. I did want to talk about the construction of the bag. You see these studs here? They're the same studs that are on the outside. Right here, you see them? But look, this internal bag is not connected to them. So there's no hole. A lot of these bags, to save money, they'll just puncture this through the plastic. So what'll happen is around the actual stud, it'll start to rip, or there'll be a hole, and so it won't become waterproof. So over time, food and gunk and steam will get under the plastic and into your bag and ruin it. But this bag, it comes out completely. So the plastic comes out completely, which makes it really, really easy to clean. I mean, look at that. You just get a wipe and you get both sides clean so that there's never any gunk on it. And you don't have to worry about any disgusting buildup. Now, the last thing I'll talk about with these bags is this feature right here, which I love because it lies flat. Obviously, you zip it up like any other bag, right? But that's not what I like about it. With this nice flat surface here, when you're doing Postmates and you purchase something with the Postmates card, you have to get a receipt and take a picture of it. And sometimes doing that is complicated because of their surroundings. There's not really a good place to get a picture. But with this, you have a nice black background. You put the receipt right here in the middle. You take the picture with your phone, and it's quick autofocus. Your phone isn't confused because the white receipt on the black background makes autofocus a cinch. It's easy, it just sits here. So you get the receipt, put it on there, take a picture, open up your bag, and put the food in there, close it, and you're good to go. It's really easy. Okay guys, what I'm talking about now is what I call the pizza trick. It's why I like these bags over just other bags that they don't offer it. Okay, so what you do is you make sure you insert your card into this bag like this, like so. Okay, it'll sit there like this, the flap on the ground. You do the same with the second bag right here. Only you keep this flap on top, so it's like that, right? Now what this allows you to do is pick up pizza where you normally wouldn't be allowed to. So some apps like Caviar, for example, require that you can take a large pizza, and this can fit up to 4. What you do is you slide the pizza in here like this. You can stack up to 4. And then you simply slide this flap into the bottom of the second bag as such, and then this top flap into the top of the bag like this. And then you push them together and it's the same size as one large pizza, okay? And then you can pick it up by the straps here, and because the bottom flap and top flap are inside, it won't open up. And you can see there, that's a fantastic trick. So when you purchase this, you get 2 bags in one order, so the links will be down below. And I love it because this allows you to take up to, since 3 on each side, right? Up to 12 standard to-go boxes, 4 large pizzas, and you can just put one away, simply like as simple as this. Boom, fold it up, get it out of your way. Bam, now you're just using one bag. But if you want to, it's always there for you. Or say something spills, you don't have the time to clean it out, just put it away, use the second bag, guys. Guys, I hope that helped you out. If you have better suggestions or products maybe that you think are an upgrade to this, go ahead and leave them down below in the description. I'll check them out. As always, I will review them and then tell you if I like them or not. And I hope to look forward to seeing you on Friday and Saturday at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I do live in-car ride-alongs. So you can see me out there on the road grinding, making money with customers, and talk to other drivers who are also online watching. So anyway, guys,